Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Vtuber reading of the Monster Girl Encyclopedia. Cause may have stayed up a little too late yesterday, and kinda fell asleep when I came back home. And lost track of time, but oh well, that shit happens. Anyway, the monster girl we will be reading about today is rather electrifying, honestly, because it is quite literally the Thunderbird. And I have to say, I really like the illustration. Kind of gives like that punk rocker kind of vibe, you know? Anyway, the Thunderbird. Family Harpy. Type Avian. Isn't that technically the same thing, though? Anyway. Habitat in mountains, wastelands, and valleys. Nature. Lustful and violent. Again, looks like a punk rocker, so violence wouldn't exactly be out of the question. Diet carnivorous. Favors wild animals. And a certain other substance produced by the man, or by the men. We're talking about their essence, of course. Don't know what you are thinking. It's not like it's produced in a very specific section of the male body. It's just their essence. Anyway, Thunderbirds are a variant of the harpy. Page Monster Girl Encyclopedia, Volume 1, page 50. If you want to look that one up. Imbued with the mighty power of thunder. Kinda obvious, honestly. They have fierce, violent dispositions and are usually... oh boy. And are usually... hedonistic, who are hedonists who enjoy rough intercourse. And here I thought Thor just couldn't keep it in his pants. Yes, I tried to do a funny there. I mean, to be fair, some harpies do look, how shall I say, appealing. Anyway. When a Thunderbird sees a man, or specifically a human man, she will likely dive upon him aggressively and in pursuit of an electrifying assault. Thunderbirds generate magical thunder in their bodies and discharge it at their prey. Instead of injuring, I almost said injecting there, the human body, the thunder sends shocks of bliss through the victim's body, paralyzing it with pleasure. To be fair, if anything is that pleasurable, I wouldn't mind being paralyzed for like a few minutes. Lightning travels through their kiss or from them making love. Bow chicka wow wow. The erotic force of her kiss throbs so powerfully that it can. Alright, I would have to censor that. That it can erect a man's sausage. Yeah, let's go with sausage this time. Direct contact can cause. Oh god. Contact can cause a certain thing to occur for that poor sausage. to jolt forth. Remote lightning from the sky is a trifle in comparison as goddammit, as the Thunderbird thrusts her hips. Why am I thinking of that thrusting motion in particular? You know, sometimes I just hate my brain, cause now it's just imagining the Thunderbird twerking. Right where my line goes. Hips. The lightning in her lady parts sparks rhythmically through the man's poor sausage, so that every little slip of her, you know, lady bits against his sausage ravishes him with unbearable delight. That freaking lucky bastard. I'm just trying to be funny, alright? This renders the typical man utterly helpless to resist, as her thundering, monstrous body ravishes him senseless. That shit. God damn it, that frickin' lucky bastard. However, there is a dire weakness in the Thunderbird's electric organ. Alright, so that is a literal organ that they have. When a Thunderbird's emotions such as arousal, joy, and love for her man runs too high, she loses control of her thunder. It short circuits in her body, paralyzing her with her own current. The leaked energy is amplified and powered up by the man's essence as it pours into her. Thus, once in this state, mere contact with the man's essence or saliva, both of which contain essence. Yes, essence as in the let's just say man milk, alright? You guys can put two and two together, I assume. That is, if you've had sex ed anyway. Alright, essence will saliva both contain essence, will scorch her body. Yeah, it says scorch there, just double checking. Scorch her body with tingling pleasure. A kiss shakes her brain with shivering ecstasy. If he releases his essence directly into her, the essence amplified the current charges within her. Alright, or current charges, god damn it. And innumerable waves of rapture assail her from within. Yeah, sorry, I had to just double check in my head how I had to pronounce that. It is quite common for a Thunderbird to short circuit from the head. Wait, the heady excitement and pleasure of being poured by or pounded by a man, nor is it unusual for a man to end up ravishing her. all that said, actual Thunderbirds have reported. Well, turns out they're not opposed to giving interviews then. Have reported that they find being assaulted is just as stimulating as being the one to assault, and thus welcome it. I mean, that's literally giving her a taste of her own medicine, wouldn't it? Once a Thunderbird has obtained a husband, insert Zelda noise there, the essence she harvests from him builds the power of the Thunderbird, builds the power of thunder, and the Ardor, I think I'm mispronouncing that horribly, it generates steadily within her the gain of pleasure that accumulates from all of their intimate joinings is beyond compare with that found among other races. The husbands of these Thunderbird or thunderous harpies surely lead some of the most electrifying lives imaginable with them. That last line. Seriously. Actually, that sold the Thunderbird to me, so I'm down. But, I mean, hell. Apparently Thor couldn't keep it in his pants, so... And I honestly can see why he couldn't keep it in there. Anyway, now onwards to the bit of text that is below the additional artwork, which sadly I could not find, because that would have been actually a funny one to try and use for the thumbnail, but I found an image that I can use for the thumbnail that is almost as good, and actually has a background. Anyway, a current runs through the Thunderbird's lady parts, making it easier for her to stimulate stimulate ejaculation without penetration. Holy shit, that is one hell of a power. However, this individual seems to regret the fact that she did not receive the ejaculation intimately or internally. I mean, yes, she does look kind of, but at the same time, she actually still looks really happy. So yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, hell, why do I say ladies? I doubt I have any women subscribed who watch this. And if they do, then I'm assuming you're in here for the monster girls as well, for maybe lore or story behind them. Anyway, I'm for one, I'm sold on this monster girl, and honestly, I really like the design, alright? That's the big thing here. I actually really like the design that some of these monster girls have. And this has to actually be one, I would say at around the top 10 actually, so far. I mean, hell, I've flipped through the book and it contains certain monster girls that would be bottom of the barrel for me personally, for reasons, but other than that, this one is definitely in the top 10 though, and again, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I'll be making or streaming. So yeah, bye!